Hi friends, welcome to Aishudiy. Today we will learn simple uh, bead stringing with Chinese knotting cord. This is 0.8 millimeter Chinese knotting cord that I bought in a spool like this. It's also available in Michael's, and I bought this from bbcraft.com. So for this, and we need some bead tips. I have at the moment only the ones which is silver in color, gold in color, but rest of my supplies are silver. So I'm going to use a mixed metal here. So we need two bead tips for this project. I have never used bead tips in my channel before, so I want to show you guys. I've used it personally, but not in the videos. So I want to show you guys how to make this, how to use this. Normally they use it with silk cord and any knotting cord that needs hiding the knots inside. That's what they mainly use this for. And then we can also use it here. That's what I thought. So this, and then we need a choice of clasp and jump ring. I'm going to use a gold clasp because my bead tips are gold, so I'm just going to use a gold lobster claw clasp. Any clasp will work for that matter, so I'm just going to use a gold lobster claw and a jump ring. And as I said, you guys can use any color combination you want. I just chose these beads. I really like these spacer beads. You can use spacer beads, you don't have to use spacer beads, it's totally up to you. And I'm using this bright orange and blue color faceted roundel 6 by 8 millimeter crystals. And you can use any beads you want as long as it fits this cord. Just check it before you start the project. That way you will know for sure whether it fits yours or not. So these are the things that we need. I just checked adding these 3 beads inside this. So you need a lighter. Let me see where my lighter is. Okay, right here. So you need a lighter or a candle light to burn the ends of the nylon Chinese knotting cord. You can burn them and then make it like a small section so that it's easy for to thread the beads. So first of all, I want to make some dangles. So I have here some 1-inch head pins, ball head pins, and I have some spacer beads and and general beads and some jump ring, lobster claw clasp, my bead tips, and my roller. And tools wise, you will need flat nose pliers, and for the dangles you need the round nose pliers, wire cutters, and nylon jaw pliers if you need. So here we go. Take a head pin, add this bead. You can also add this if you want, it's totally up to you. I'm looking at it and seeing this dangle is pretty, so all I do is take my round nose pliers and push it at the against my finger, doesn't matter index finger or middle finger, and just roll it like a U, how you make a loop, and then keep on rolling it. Instead of doing a wrap loop, I am doing this loop until you reach the bead, and then you can adjust it by twisting it and then again turning it. Okay, this is what I have. I'm going to make a couple of tangles with the blue ones too. Okay, there we go. Push it against your finger and then roll it, and then roll it until you reach the bead, and then twist it into the back so that your loop sits right on top of the bead. One more dangle, and then there we go. Now the same thing, push it against your index finger or your middle finger. Just roll until you reach the bead, and go back and then come back again. So here we go. 3 dangles are done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out the center part first, and then we will do the knotting part now. So what you need to do is you need to put the bead tip. This is a bead tip, okay, or a clamshell they call it. And as you can see, it's like a shell kind of a thing, and there's a round indented portion. There is a hook kind of a thing. So what we have to do is take our tweezer nose pliers, or you can take a round nose pliers, and then close the loop so that it touches the bead, just like that. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is, there is a hole here, as you can see, small hole here. So I'm gonna try and insert my cord inside that. So first of all, you need to burn the end, and then you need to put this through the bead tip. Okay, what I'm gonna do is so I put it inside the bead tip from this bottom end, and now I'm gonna do is I'm gonna knot it, just an overhand knot. Circle it around your finger, take the loop off, bring it under, go through the loop, and then do it. Just an overhand knot, just like that. And I'm sure the clamshell will hold this knot. This knot is big enough. So what you're going to do is you're just going to snip off this end pretty close to the knot. And then just, I don't know, I'm bad with lighters, I guess. Okay, I have burnt the end, and now all you need to do is push this back. Now it won't come off this hole. All you need to do is take your round nose pliers, close this loop first so that it comes and touches the bead tip. Okay, there we go. And now all you need to do is take your chain nose pliers or your tweezer nose pliers, whichever you have in hand, and then close this clamshell just like that. Close it shut. Now your knot is hidden inside the clamshell as such. Go ahead and close it, and you have a loop to attach your jump ring. I hope the camera focuses. There we go. That's all to it. Now this is a simple necklace, and I won't say that it will last you forever. So one end is here, okay, and now we are going to add beads. First I added 3 set of beads, 3 roundels, and in between 1 spacer bead. You can have any kind of spacer beads you want. It's totally up to you. And this end I have burnt it and kept it so that it's easy for us to thread our beads. So I'm going to add a section. So this cord is about 64 centimeters, not inches, 64 centimeters long. And I'm going to have a section of 5 section of beads knotted. Okay, this is one section. I'm going to make 4 sections of this and a focal section. So one section is this. For the next, sorry about that. So I'm going to thread in the beads. First the orange one, then the spacer. I took a spacer which is small enough and has a bigger hole so that it's easy to thread in the beads. You can choose, you can actually thread the entire cord with beads, but I don't know if the knot will hold the entire weight, but you can always try. I chose very lightweight beads for this project. It's not heavy and we are going to make only sections of those. Okay, so this is one section. Okay, this is the second section, which I have to do in orange now. So this is the second section. So I have loaded in the beads. As I said, there is 3 sections. This is going to be the middle section. I added the same bead, but I added one blue extra so that this drops comes in between. And then I'm going to add 2 more sections. I just put the loop inside. Threaded on the beads and I threaded on these dangles too, as you can see, 3 dangles. So it's easy if you have a big hole bead to thread onto. Otherwise it's a little bit tough with this Chinese knotting cord. You can also have a wide eye needle to do these, but the cord has to go twice through the bead hole. That will require even more bigger bead than we would normally use. So keep that in mind. There is also Chinese knotting cord in 0.4 millimeter, I guess 0.5 millimeter, definitely there. I saw it on bbcraft.com. Amazon has it, and you can also use like silk thread or Ceylon or Eslon cord. So here we have all our sections ready. So this is going to be our middle section. I did something wrong, I guess. Yes, so here we go. This is one section, this is one section. I added 2 orange bead instead. So I'll be right back. Here we go. I have added all the sections. Now we don't need these anymore. So here is our sections. So you can do like 3 beads, 4 beads. I did these 5, one section, and these 5, and the center section will be 7, and then 5, 5 here. I mean center section 3, 3, 7, 3, 3. So this is what I have. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and put this through the bead tip. like that. There is a hole here, so I put it through, then I knotted it. Gonna knot it just like that. Now I'm not gonna do all the closing and stuff right now. I just knotted it. So now you know exactly how much length the necklace is. So I put these two ends together and bring all the beads to the middle. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move all the other beads up, just keeping the center. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark this point and make a knot here. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over my finger, take this cord, take it through this loop completely. You can make a bigger loop if you want, so that you can take everything through. And then again you need to find the center. Okay, and approximately knot it here, and there we go. After you knot it here, go ahead and knot the other side too. Now it's pretty simple. It might go here and there in terms of spacing. You can always measure your space beforehand, just like that. Now this won't move anywhere. So now we have the rest to work with. So here it's approximately in the middle, I would say. So let's take these two strands and let's do the knotting. So now this has to come here, this has to come here, so as these. Okay, this is what it is. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark with my permanent marker on this part. If you can see that, but you can always hold, pinch it with your fingers and then take it around. Okay, put this all the cord through. You have already pinched this place, so the knot needs to come here. So you can just go ahead and cinch that place and do the knot there. Doing the first knot is the one which is difficult. Doing the knot here, it's not difficult. All you need to do is push all the beads, go around your finger. You can go around 2 fingers and then take your other beads and stuff and go inside. You can actually tighten up this with a tweezer or even the pliers. You can do that. That's how I did last time. So you can just put the smallest plier that you have, you can go through the loop and hold it where you want the knot to be, and then just push that. And now it's a little bit loose. Go ahead, hold this thread tight with your fingers and go with your pliers and push the knot towards the bead. There you go. Okay, and then here there is 2 more to go, and I'm going to knot it here. Over here. put it inside, take all your beads out through the loop. Just hold it, and then in place. Now move the set of beads that you want in that group together and do another knot right after the bead. Go through the knot and hold this and push, and then you can push the knot towards the bead. For some reason the round nose pliers is much better than these pliers. I did it pretty well with the round nose pliers. Okay, there it is, and now we need to figure this out. So, and one more knot, one more knot after the bead. So this knot you can always bring closer to the bead, and then just push it against it. There will be a little movement, but that's okay for me. There is also one more method that you can get the knot very close to where you want with the tweezer or the knotting pliers. Let me the bead awl will also work. So all you need to do is bring the bead awl inside, and now that's it. Go around your fingers, take the cord inside just like that, put the bead awl inside, move it all the way close to the bead just like that. If you push it, it will automatically move the knot. Then you can take it off and then knot it. This is much more closer. So this is how you knot. And now all you need to do is add your clasp. Open up the jump ring, put it inside the loop, and put your lobster claw clasp. Take your other pliers and then close the jump ring. So the other side of the clamshell, all you need to do is burn the ends. I did burn the ends there, and then I put it inside the clamshell, close the loop is already closed, and then shut the clamshell tight by pressing both the sides. Now you have the perfect loop right there. Then you go ahead and open up jump ring and attach it to the clamshell. There you have the necklace. So fun summer necklace that you can wear. There is absolutely a multiple way to actually do this. You can add more beads, you can add smaller beads, you can add big beads, you can just add the center portion, the focal. You can do many such things to this necklace. You can make it your own, and it's a fun necklace to wear in the summer or on your winter dress. So it suits in a lot of outfits. So I hope you guys like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos every day. It comes around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks for watching. Bye.